Just checking it out, seeing if anybody will come in and talk with me and let you know I'm still here. I'm still here. Um, oh, excuse me. I had 3 days off. Sunday, Monday, and today. And tomorrow, I don't have to go in until 6 p.m. So, hello, Musgrave Family Farm. How are you? Um, okay, I'm still new at this. I should do it. Oh no, we don't want to create a folder. Comments, there we go. Um, I will share the link for anyone who wants to join me. Anyway, I had 3 days. Hi, Evelyn. I had 3 days off. If you want to come on and chit chat. Let us know how your day went, how everything's going. Um, anyway, I had 3 days off and it was so nice, so nice, so nice. I enjoyed it. I got some work done. Um, got the chicken coop cleaned out, got new pine shavings put in there. Um, I got all the old plants out. I got my corn watered, my corn and my watermelon, and some of my survival seeds are left. Frazzly day, frazzling day. Oh, Evelyn. It has been a long day. Um, I got the lawn mowed. I'm going to get rid of a lot of the grass that's out there. I'm going to keep the grass that's in the dog area, and that's it, because we don't get enough rain, and it costs a lot and takes a lot to water it. So, and there's things that I have to redo. I've got to get some, oh, what do you call it? Landscape fabric, because the weeds and the grass and all kinds of things just grew up like crazy through the wood chips around the irises. So I'm going to have to dig them out and take that all out and redo I'm going to order some gravel, and I'm going to redo my walkways. I'm going to do them in gravel, my paths. Um, oh, and I'm going to do an attempt at my first furniture makeover of a desk that I have. I'm sorry it's been a long, frazzling day for you. I really got some rest these 3 days after working full time for the past 2 weeks, because I get there 30 minutes early and I clock in. So, and I wanted to share that with you. Wanted to show you the quality of my camera, my phone, because both my cameras biffed it. I can show you the one. And this was a good one. See that? That sucker will not move. It won't do anything. And I turn it on. And it says lens error will shut down automatically, restart camera. Not the pits. And this was a really good camera for a long time, but it won't do anything now. And then my other one won't turn on and won't keep a charge because the wind blew it over. So you see in the back there, I have my tripod and I'm going to use my phone. It works too. Hi, Jan. Oh, well, hello, Jan, and I hope you sleep well. Sleep well. Ooh, I have a night bot. Stop spamming caps. I forgot about the night bot. So, oh my goodness. I don't know how to make everyone blue. So how have you been doing, Jan? I haven't been able to watch anything these last 2 days. I've been resting and working outside a little bit and getting a few things done. I got the chicken hen and I'm getting eggs now from one. The first day she laid it on the ground. The second day she laid it on, and it's a brown egg, on the top of the nesting box. And then the third day she laid it inside the nesting box, and that's where I found them for the past 2 days, is inside the nesting box. I know it's late for you over there, huh? I got to change that night. I have no idea how to do the night bot. I don't even know how I got that on there. I just wanted to where you could type in your hometown and check the weather, maybe. And so I got that all cleaned out and wheelbarrowed out. I know that's going to be good when the rest start laying eggs. That'll be 5 eggs a day. And I'll be able to supply my neighbor with some eggs. She's raising her 3 grandsons and they like eggs. So she's really going to like that. I've given them squash, basil. I got watermelon growing that I'll give to my neighbor, and the chickens. And I grew some potatoes. The chickens did not like the potatoes at all. Didn't want to have nothing to do with the potatoes. They like the squash and they like the cucumbers. And my neighbor likes cucumbers and squash and the basil. And the basil's going to seed. I'm letting it bolt and go to seed. I got some seeds from the butternut squash, one of the survival ones, but I did learn that growing them in a container, just a minute, I gotta no, Noli, come here, Noli. Growing them in a container takes a lot of water. You really got to water them. I had 2 plants in the one container, so I would only put 1 in there. I got 2 about this size butternut squashes, and I've got 1 more growing on there, but it really does stress the plant out to have 2 in there. And they don't have enough, I'm thinking they don't have enough room. So maybe doing 1 plant of the butternut squash in a container. The tomatoes are doing good. And the peppers, the pepperoncinis are doing good. Just a minute, I gotta let my cat out. Noli, scratching on the screen. So the containers, this is Twilight. That's a twister. So the containers will work. I do think I need a bigger container for the peppers even. They're growing so tall. And the tomatoes. I only got like a 5-gallon one, but they're going to need a bigger one. So it can be done. The containers will work, but in the heat of the summer, you got to water them at least twice a day, sometimes three. Sometimes three. So they do take a lot more water in containers. And the beets did well. The chickens didn't like the beets. So, because I grew them for my chickens to see what they like. And they loved butternut squash. They didn't eat the skin, but they did eat the inside, and they loved that. A robin's egg, a small one. I wonder if something got in there and laid an egg. Or do you think one of your chickens did that? Or are they not getting enough calcium? Or because I feed my chickens now, I feed them the layer and they get rice. They love the rice. And then I give them the grub worms mixed in with it. Oh, he says, oh. So, look at the peoples. Look. Oh, look at that. Look, just leave me alone. Okay, you can go. So that's what they get. And I'm noticing that they're leaving mesh, the laying mesh a little bit in there. Before they were eating everything. So, and they still got a thing full of chicken scratch. I've got a 3-gallon chicken or feeder that I can fill up and leave in there, and a 3-gallon water. And then they have a little wading swimming pool that they get in, and they love it. They love it. They get their feet wet. I don't fill it up very full, just about a little bit in the bottom. And they love getting in that, playing in the water. But now I don't close my chickens up at night. It's a metal shed and the 2 doors are open, and they have their nesting boxes in there, and they've got 2 windows to ventilate on each side. And then I've got a solar fan in the back where one blows in and one blows out. But the doors are left open and they can come out and go in whenever they want. But on my chicken run, the wire's all along the bottom, and I have rocks, so nothing will be able to dig in there. So, and they're beautiful. They're growing so big. I found out what kind of chicken Betty was, because the 2 white ones and the 2 red and white ones, which is Rosie and Shasta. The 2 white ones are Sunshine and Daisy. They were all females because Tractor Supply advertised them as pollards, so they were all females. Now Betty, from the box or the can or the tin thing that I got Betty in, she could have been a male or a female. They weren't listed, but she turned out to be a female, and she is huge. She's the strawberry color, and she is an Orpington, and she's gorgeous. She is just beautiful hen. So now that I know I can get the video from my phone to the computer, I can edit a video now. So tomorrow morning I will get out there, seeing that I cleaned up all the chicken. I hauled out 2 wheelbarrows full of stuff today and put some new pine shavings in there. Um, I will do a video. I will do a video and get it uploaded tomorrow. Then that way I don't have to buy a camera. I've looked at all kinds of cameras. I don't know which one to get. There's so many. I mean, there's some that are really expensive that, and it's all this technical stuff, which I'd really have to study on that. My butternut squash were a bust. I only had one that grew semi-big. No beets here. The pepperoncinis are doing great. Yeah, my butternut squash would have done better if it had not. It needs to be in a bigger container because I did it on the purpose of somebody not having land and trying to grow food on a patio, or you didn't have very much space. So I would say the butternut squash and only put one in there because I got two off of one plant and the one is still there off of the other plant. I would put them in a big container, but just one plant per container. Yeah, my chickens are spoiled too. Um, but if they're older, I don't know. I haven't had chickens since 2009 was the last year I had chickens, and I had like 30 of them. And I had roosters, but the roosters took their little harems of hens off in their own little areas of the property. But they do I'd have to read up on that. I don't think one would lay an egg that small, but I don't know. I've never seen it. Uh, hey, Stinky Ann, hi. Nice to meet you. I am from New Mexico. Where are you from? I live in the southern part of New Mexico where it's really warm and we don't get very much rain. Oh, Ohio. Nice. There's some nice places in Ohio. I've seen I don't know who I watch that lives in Ohio, but it's a really nice place. There's some homesteaders doing the. No, I have not been to Ohio. I would love to go to Montana, and Ohio's up towards this way, towards the east, and I have not been there, but I sure would like to go. There's a lot of places I would like to go. Well, thank you, Jan, for being here, and good night. Hugs and blessings to you, and sleep well. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I'm going to be watching videos and getting caught up a little bit here tonight because I got plenty of sleep. I feel rested finally, so I'm going to watch some videos. Love you, Jan. Good night. Well, sorry to hear about that. Well, why do people bully you? Don't let them bully you. It's more of their problem than anything. They're the ones with the problem. Yeah, well, butternut squash grows really good. I've grown some really good butternut squash and pumpkins, but what I realized, I seen a video And this guy said, do not plant your pumpkins near your sunflowers. And I did. I planted the line of sunflowers along the fence, and in the front of those, I put the pumpkins. And the pumpkin, they just drained the pumpkins. You could not keep enough water on them. So, but I have grown really good butternut squash, pumpkins, and cantaloupe here. Nice meeting you too, Musgrave family. I will definitely check out your channel and subscribe. I might already be subscribed. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. I wish I could watch them all, and I get around to watching a lot of channels and commenting. Um, so I have, and my watermelon is doing really, really well. And I planted it near the chain link fence, and it's growing up the chain link. And I have one hanging off of the fence. You can call me your YouTube mom if you want to. Good night, Jan. Good night. Um, Hi, Nana. Hi. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing? I got to see Dale's devotional on Sunday. I was off. I was off on my Sunday, so I was able to, and I was outside mowing in the dust storm because, man, I had to mow. You should have seen this place. And I didn't take any videos. I didn't know how to get the video from my phone to the computer, and now I do. But it was nice to be there on his devotional. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. How's the weather over there in Kansas? I'm up. Well, it's 9:36 here, and I've really rested up. So it was hard. It was hard on me. The first 4 days was hard, and then that was part time. The first week was part time, so it wasn't too bad. But the next 3 weeks were full time, and man, I was fine the first 3 days, but then, whew, the fourth day. Is it hot there? It's 84 here now. It's not too bad. We probably don't have the same humidity and stuff, but it's 84 now, so it hasn't been too bad. But we've had a couple of days where it was pretty bad. It was hot. She's she's still awake. But I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm still here. I think I'm down to part time, but sure enough, when was it? Saturday? No, it was Friday. Tammy quit. She quit. There's a lot of drama in the workplace. I try to stay out of that drama. I'm too old for drama. So I just, You let it go in one ear and out the other and don't get involved. And they're all younger people. And I often think, oh my gosh, was I that dramatic at that age? Late 20s, 30s. Oh, because Josie's the same age as me, and we both work the Chester side, and we don't have that drama. Uh oh. Busted! Busted! Hi, Dale. Is somebody in here talk? Yes, I was talking about you. I was saying it was nice to be there for your devotional. I was off on Sundays. I'm off Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays now. And then I don't have to be in until 6 p.m. on Wednesday. So, um, and I just feel rested up after working full time the last 2, 3 weeks. I feel much better. I mean, I don't want to work full time. I mean, I understand that they can't keep people, but I keep telling them I just want part time. I'm retired, semi retired, right? All I need is 27 hours a week. That's all I want. Dale didn't hear anything. So Dale's up too. Oh, you're heading home from the fair. How neat. Oh, I remember the fairs. I showed my sheep in 4-H at the fair, and I showed my steer in FFA at the fair. He was pretty. He was part Charolais and part white-faced Hereford. And me and my dad had to hold him down and take away his manhood. He was 5 months old. We just got him off the pasture. So, oh, he was beautiful too. He was beautiful. Yes, drama free. Well, it ain't drama free at work, that's for sure. Anyway, Tammy quit, so I'm hoping and praying, keeping my fingers crossed that they don't take my 3 days off away. So, what fair were you guys at? Gosh, I haven't been to a fair in a long time. I'd like to go to a fair. I'd like to go to a livestock auction, but the closest one, I think they have one in what? They have one in Wilcox, Arizona. I don't know. Evelyn might know more about that than I do. Or north to Belen and maybe El Paso. I don't know if Las Cruces have a livestock auction or not. Oh, the Lane County Fair. Okay. But those county fairs are so neat. They're so neat. I haven't been to a fair in a long time. But I don't have any way. I would like to get a steer, and I'd just turn him loose on the 5 acres. Just turn him loose. He can't get out. And he can eat the mesquite beans, and then I'll feed him until I can throw out some pasture mix. I'm going to throw out cover crops. Gosh, that was yeah. Well, I don't want a wild Mustang, although that would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a wild Mustang? That would be nice. Train them, calm them, tame them. But I think someone told me before, so it's either El Paso, Belen, I do believe, or Wilcox, traveling to Wilcox. I think they told me that Deming revamped or something. So unless I put it in the back seat, and they are beautiful and they're good horses. They really are good horses. My daughter had a Mustang. She had an Arabian. And I liked the Mustang. His temperament was better than the Arabian. The Arabian was a female, but um, I used to board horses, and we had this one thoroughbred that he was tall. He was huge. He had to be 18 hands high. They called him Igon because one of his eyes were missing. It was the right eye, but he used to be a racehorse. And man, when you rode him, he wanted to fly. He just wanted to run. But it kind of made you worried and scared because he only had the one eye. And we're riding on the canal. I was working for RID at the time, where I gave farmers water, took water from the big canal down the laterals, threw them boards in, and split off 300 inches into the farmer's ditch. And I even learned how to irrigate and set those pipes. Um, so it was scary riding him. It was scary riding him down the canal road because you'd hate for him, but he knew what he was doing. He adapted to that one eye, but he was beautiful. And then Lorenzo, that worked for one of the farmers, brought us a black thoroughbred, and he was mistreated. He was mistreated. So it took us a while to calm him down. Hi, cat friends. How are you? Well, I don't have that much money. I'd like to find a baby, a baby boy somewhere. I keep posting on some of my local groups, anyone that has a baby, and I'll take it as a baby and raise it. 500 pounds. I want to raise it up. $20 if purchased off the reservation. Oh my gosh, that's tempting. But how would I get it from there to here? See, I don't have a pickup truck. I have thought about trading my car in on a pickup. I've been looking. I've seen some on the side of the road. If the car's paid for, I could trade it straight across. I'm doing good, cat friends. I'm doing good. I'm rested. I'm down to part-time. I got 3 days off from work this week, so it really makes a difference. It really makes a difference, especially when you're 62 like I am. I'm old. And I only want part-time work. I have my retirement, but I only want part-time. But they can't keep people. I wish I could see this. I'm gonna have to get some non-glare glasses or something. $20. Oh my gosh. Do we know anyone with a horse trailer? Oh, I could ask my neighbor. I could ask Hector and Margaret. Where would we have to go get it? Oh my gosh. That costs money. I'd have to work for the rest of my life. Oh, but that would be so neat. Wouldn't that be neat? They need a home too, don't they? Mescalero. Oh, that's what, 3 hours away? Ooh, I'll have to talk to my neighbors. They have a huge horse trailer. She has one, two, three, four, seven, eight, nine. She's got 9 horses over there. My neighbor has 9 horses that she takes in horses, and she has 9 horses over there. No, we're not eating the Mustang, Dale. Oh, 20 minutes. So I've already looked up. You're 2 hours and 16 minutes from me. So about 3 hours. Oh, well, I'll have to think about that. No, it would not be carnivore. We're not supposed to eat animals that have closed hooves. They're supposed to be split. I have no idea what a horse tastes like. And I am carnivore. And yes, you asked, how can you afford carnivore? I spend less on groceries being on carnivore than I ever did eating processed foods, carbs, and sugar. And when you go on carnivore and you're eating only meat, I eat beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. And I eat some chicken and I've eat some fish, but it's mostly beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. And I add a little bit of cheese now. And occasionally I will eat a flour tortilla if I make them. I do not buy store-bought flour tortillas. So I spend less on that. And when you start eating the carnivore, you're not as hungry. It's carbs and sugars that make you hungry, and it makes you want to eat. You're hungry all the time. I remember being hungry all the time, all the time. Now I eat and I feel full. I eat until I'm full. I eat as much as I want of the meat and eggs, and I usually pretty much only eat once a day. And then I snack on pork skins. Pork skins have zero carbs. Zero carbs. So I spend less on carnivore than when I was buying pasta, bread, canned vegetables, fresh vegetables, rice, peanut butter. What else would we buy? All kinds of stuff. The cheese for macaroni and cheese. Yes, pork skins have zero carbs. But if you have not been on it, I would urge you not to quit sugars and carbs all at one time. I quit sugar all at once, cold turkey, and my hands right in here, my hands right in here, the tips of my fingers, and the bottom of my feet cracked and bled. It was very, very painful. And I had done sugar in my coffee. I had a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar for years. Just regular sugar, a teaspoon of sugar in my coffee. But I drank more than 1 cup a day. And I quit that cold turkey, and wow. And that's the oxalates, because you get the oxalates from the sugar and the carbs and the processed foods. You definitely want to stop eating processed foods, and you definitely want to stop eating out at any restaurant, any fast food place, because they use the seed oils. If you can get away, but do it slowly. If you ever decide you want to do it, taper yourself off of the sugar and the carbs slowly. Just start decreasing them slowly, because oxalate dumping can be very painful and it can be pretty dangerous. because that's what you'd have to look up oxalates. Look up oxalates and what they do to your body. Your body can handle so many oxalates. So, but when I started to work and when I would get home, I could get up and get out of the car. Because, see, I closed my gate. So I got to get up out of the car, open the gate, drive in, get up out of the car again, shut the gate, get back in the car. And then when I pull into my garage, I got to get up out of the car again. And back before I started carnivore, I would have never been able to do it. Not only would I have not been able to do it, I wouldn't want to do it. I'd have left the gate open. It took me 5 minutes sitting there after working an 8-hour day out at the Indian place out there to get out of the car. And I literally had to pull myself out of the car. And I weighed 229 pounds then. So, it was bad. Now I'm up out of that car. I'm a little sore in the left knee. And that's because I check in the order on Tuesday nights, and the chicken, because I cook for Chester's Chicken now. So the chicken, the bone in and the tenders come in huge boxes. So I was pushing it down on the dolly, and it went down the cement part. Well, they added the Hat Creek onto the mini mart, or whatever you want to call it, the food mart, and it hits a wooden thing and it still goes down. And when they went from the cement to the wood, that dolly hit, it jarred, and that's how I injured my left knee, because my left knee's always been okay. My right knee I injured my freshman year in basketball, and that gave me a little bit of a problem, but it's better now. So, okay, yum. I love, see. So I have been doing a low carb, high protein, high fat, and I'm down. Oh my God. I am so happy for you, Dale. Oh, I am so happy. I am so happy. Isn't that awesome? 100 more to go for oh, you can do it. You can do it. I've lost 76 in 10 months. I am down to 153 now. I hope I'm doing that math right. Let's check. From 229 76 pounds. What made you hurt? I am so happy for you. That just makes me smile. And the reason why it makes me smile is because I know how good you are going to feel. And it has nothing to do with the way you look. It's the energy, you know what I mean? Your brain, everything just feels so much better, because I was so sick. I was so sick. I couldn't even put on my pant legs without holding on to something. I felt so bad and sick, and I just know how good you are going to feel. That just makes me happy. Oh yeah, my knee. Yeah. Well, I wore a wrap around it and a brace on it, so yes, you are. I know. I noticed right away. I noticed right away after going on carnivore that I wanted to get up, and that was my first video after the tour. I went up because I drove in front of the property many, many times and tell myself, wow, I really need to get out here and cut these bushes off the front chain link fence, the front fence, which I still haven't got the other side, but I will get it when it gets cool and the snakes aren't out. Many, many times I drove past that. And after going on carnivore, I'd been on it 3 weeks. I got up and went out there and I cleaned that whole fence line. It was just amazing. I was amazed that I even wanted to do it. I was amazed. And I just kept going. I just kept going from then on. You're big. Well, get some suspenders. All my pants won't stay up either. So they're all stretchy. I got to tie the tie. They're really baggy on me now, and I'm not buying new ones. I bought a new pair of pants for work because we got to wear a blue polo, and I bought a size 14 in pants, jeans for work. Yeah, all mine. Oh, you got them? Yeah, I might need some suspenders for my shorts, but the string, you know how they're the stretchy shorts, and you got like it's like a shoestring in them, and you can tie them up. That's what I do. You're gonna feel so good. I am so happy for you. Is Lisa doing it? Is Nana doing it? Is Nana doing it with you? I hope so. I hope she will feel I want her to feel that amazing feeling too. It's an amazing feeling. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I may have to get some suspenders too. Well, that just makes my night. That just makes my night. That put a smile on my face. I am so happy. Yes, if we can break her Dr. Pepper habit. Oh, yeah, that's going to be. I don't know what made me quit. I quit drinking soda long before I started carnivore. I'm trying to think, when did I quit drinking soda and why? Well, I remember hearing, I've always been a little overweight. When I worked at RID, because I moved a lot, pulling out weeds out of the ditches and stuff. And I was always thinner. When I turned 36, I started gaining weight. And then at 40, the eyesight went. My sister told me that. When did I stop? I stopped drinking soda. Oh, when was it? I think it was when I came to take care of my mom in 2016. Because mom was showing signs of dementia and losing her memory and stuff. I mean, other than what happened when she was a child or when she was younger, she could remember that stuff forever and a day. But and if you she can still, I would say she can, just because she's drinking Dr. Pepper doesn't mean she can't eat more meat and more fat and cut down on carbs, cut down her carb and sugar intake. She could just have the Dr. Pepper. I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of people on carnivore that drink the stevia and the coffee. The milk and sugar in my coffee has been a hard part. I have found as long as I have milk, I'm good. Yes. Yes. I drink hot tea and I use a sugar-free creamer in my hot tea because I quit drinking coffee and stevia. I love you too, Nana. I'm glad you made it home safely. And good night. I bet she's tired. Being at the fair can tire you out. Have you guys been there all day? But um, just make sure she eats more meat. Get that nutrition in her, and her body will start taking that craving for the Dr. Pepper away. It does. It takes your cravings away because I craved I craved sugar, I craved cookies, chips. Oh, I craved them, but I stuck it out and I guess it was week 6. I had lost 35 pounds and my craving for those things went away. It went away. So I know the meat and the fat give you the nutrition that your body needs because that's what our ancestors did. That our ancestors ate meat. It's the optimal nutrition, and once you get that nutrition in there, your body starts working with your body, and it works on parts of your body that need the healing, like my skin. Well, you can see my muscle. If it didn't have this down here. But I've always had muscle. I played softball and stuff, always had, but it's getting less. It's getting less. It hung down a lot more. It's getting less. See that one? I've always been a very strong. You should see my calf muscles. I used to could lift 437 pounds with my legs because we did weightlifting my senior year in high school. And that's what I lifted with my legs. Yes. See, Dale has got it. Yes, Dale. And I eat butter. I take the cold butter out of the refrigerator and I just slice it and I eat butter. And that's how I get more fat. And I buy the ground beef, the ground beef, and I'll make me a beef patty, a beef patty, and I cook it in bacon grease. I'll cook some slices of bacon, and then I'll put my ground beef patty in there, and I'll put it on my plate, and I'll put the bacon, and I'll put a couple slices of cheese, and then I'll put the fried egg on top. And that's what I eat a lot of times. Yes. Just the ground beef. But it's got to be the 80-20. You got to have at least 20% fat. And I get the 27% fat sometimes. Yes, I've always had muscles. But I worked out, I played sports. This is well, I can tell you the story. My dad used to play softball, and that how they pitch that underhand, he 90 miles an hour. Well, Kev was too little, Randy had gone into the army, and Margaret and Lynn was not sports people at all. I was a tomboy. I liked playing sports and I liked beating up the boys. and and beating them at things. Oh boy, I was just competitive. So He needed someone to catch. So he put me out there. He put me out there to catch his 90-mile-an-hour softball coming at me. That was scary. And I would step to the side and the ball would go in the oleanders. And he told me, Valerie, quit stepping to the side and catch that ball. My dad helped me become a good sports person, and so did my seventh grade teacher, Mr. Hightower. So I started catching it. Oh, and that was scary. I'll admit it was scary. And then when it would hit, it would sting. Oh man. So you learn to catch it in the pocket better. So it wouldn't sting as bad. Well, the orneriness in me got to where, man, I'd start throwing that ball back to him, and I would throw it harder and harder and more accurate straight to him, harder and harder. And that's how I learned to fire that ball into people. And and I played softball tournaments up in Lake Tahoe. I played into I was taking the twins and Joanne to my softball practices. Um, so that was in my late 20s, into my 30s. I played softball. We played tournaments all over the state of California. And I moved to California in 84. Yeah, who else is coming in? Yummy, yummy. Yes, 10 pounds of 80/20. Yes, that is really good for you. That fat. It's like Dr. Chafee says, our whole bodies are made up of cholesterol, this certain cholesterol. Your brain, your tissues, everything is made up of that cholesterol. And when they started putting people on cholesterol medicine, it was ruining the good type of cholesterol in people's bodies. So we need that. You're out on California. Oh, I was born in Texas, raised in Arizona, and moved to California to stay with my sister. Met my second husband there. Yes, I could say I have plenty of reasons to hate California too, but not everybody in California is bad. The whole state, there's some really good people there. There's conservatives there. They're just overrun. All three of my kids were born in California, Modesto. No, they just aren't chatty. Yes, you need fats for your brain. It's the cholesterol and the fats for your brain. Yes. Have you been watching Dr. Chafee? I am so happy that you went on this. I am so happy. You are going to feel so good. I am so happy. And my friend Diane went on it too. She's feeling better. Now, she fell and she broke her arm, and she really got hurt. She slipped on plastic in her neighbor's house. So she's been going to physical therapy. She's 72. Or is she 76? Oh, you could never tell it by talking to her on the phone that she's that old. And she lives near the Superstition Mountains. She lives in Arizona. Um, and she went on it, and she's doing much better too. But she only weighed 150 pounds. I'm down to 153. We're happy with that. Um, we're happiest with the way it makes us feel. We're too old to worry about our girly figures and all that stuff. Psh, who cares about all that? I don't even wear any makeup anymore. I wear a little bit of lipstick to work, because I don't know. I don't put on any makeup anymore. So, but we're happy about the way it makes us feel. how we have energy to do things where when we didn't have any energy at all and we felt so bad. It was just, well, you need to watch his stuff. You can watch Dr. Chafee does it for free. He lives in Australia. He's a younger guy and he'll sit there. He does lives all the time. Dr. Anthony Chafee, and you can ask him questions and everything like that. And he doesn't charge anything. He said, what am I going to charge you for? You're going to ask me, what do I need to do? And I'm going to tell you, eat more meat. And that's all he does is eat meat and drink water. He doesn't do anything else. And he's a nice looking young man. And I got some tallow for my hair and for my soap, because I watched this one video the other day and this young girl went around scanning the barcodes on things in the store, and everything she scanned in that store, including Suave shampoo that you would think would be the cheapest or the more, all had hazardous chemicals to us. So tallow is the beef tallow soap is the best thing. That's what I asked him. I said, what do you use for shampoo? How can we get away from these shampoos? And he said to use tallow. Use a bar of tallow on your hair. And it makes it real soft. And he's got some real nice hair. And it's, I will let in on a secret. Most guys don't really like lots of makeup. Nana doesn't need it at all. Well, women like to dress and do makeup for women. That's what I heard one time. We do it for each other. I don't know how to explain that. Evelyn, can you explain that to him? um, No, I think Nana's beautiful just how she is. I think every woman's beautiful just how they are. But I did spend a lot of time. You want to come here, Grammys? Come on, baby. Come on, Grammys. Come on, Grammys. Come on, Grammys. Um, I wore makeup all the time, but I don't feel like wearing it anymore, and I don't feel like taking off the mascara. I could try putting on some eyelashes, those eyelashes. My eyelashes are long as it is, but I don't know. I just don't feel like wearing it anymore. There he is. You wanted to come, huh, Grummy? Hi, Grummies. Oh, this is my Grummies. This is Grammy's. This is Joanne's baby. She left 3 boys and her dog with me. Wait. Don't pull. Come here. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay, there you go. Let's say hi to the peoples. Say hi to the peoples. Look that way. Say hi to the peoples, Grammys. That's a Grammys. The Grammys. What are the Grammys? Anyway, he just wants to lay in my lap. I don't like wearing makeup much anymore. I put on the foundation the other day and it just shows all the wrinkles and I don't know. So I've seen women say you can get this one stuff that fills in all I just don't feel like dealing with it. Ice sweet brownie. I don't wear makeup on special occasion, no makeup at all. Yeah, I might put on makeup for a special occasion. I've done that a couple of times, but otherwise, I don't know. I just don't. Grummies. Oh, I love you, Grummies. Oh, I love you, Grummies. Okay, Grummies. Anyway, Joanne left her 3 cats. She pays to feed them, her boys and her dog. I only have the Jazzy, the Nolly, and my 17-year-old cat who's been with me all her life. Kisa Mary. Hi, Vincent. It's late. I just wanted to go live and let people know that I'm still around and I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I haven't had a camera. Didn't know how to do my phone. I am not a phone person. Um, well, now see, I would have, if I would have been able to go to the meetup, I would have worn some makeup there. I don't wear any makeup at work because I'm in a kitchen. I wear a little bit of lip stuff, and I do run the cash register on occasion because I come up front to serve the Chester's chicken, the orders, and then I ring them up on my cash register. But other than that, no, because you're sweating. But now, if I was to go to an event or something, I would wear some makeup. Well, thank you, Vincent. Well, my camera's broke. I can edit, and I didn't know how to get a video from my phone to the computer, and now I do. On my Facebook, I videotape. I can watch. I'll show you. I will share. I think I will share. Okay. And it's good quality too. It's good quality. I'm surprised. See right here? You can see all my friends there. There's Echo. There's Lisa. Nana. Anyway, oh, there's Evelyn. Here it is. Grilling me some carne asada. Open this baby up. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's done. It's time to get it off. Now that makes a pretty good video. Grilling me some. Let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. Oh, oh, okay. We need to go over here. Pause it. Now that, yes, now that made a good video. So I'm going to, tomorrow morning, I'm going to make a video and I'll show the chickens because I got the chickens run and their coop cleaned out and I got some fresh pine shavings put in there. And I'm going to show the front where I put the bird bath and stuff. There's some beautiful flowers growing there. That looks good. But then where the irises were, just grass and weeds grew up in that. So I'm going to take that all out. I'm going to take out my rock walkway from the house to the gate. And I'm going to redo things. I'm going to order some gravel now that I'm working. I'm going to order some gravel and I'm going to get some landscape fabric and do it right. So them weeds, oh my gosh, you wait till you see it. I will videotape it in the morning. And then I will share. It's just going to be a short one because I got to go to work tomorrow evening. So it was carne asada. And now I marinated that. So, and then I washed it off. So I marinated it in cilantro, garlic, olive oil, salt, and pepper for a good day. and then I rinsed it off and I put it, oh, it is so good. So, and I buy plenty of it. So when I get hungry and want a snack, if I don't feel like snacking on the pork skins, I go and get a piece of meat and eat on it. Okay, yes, that's all used up till recently. Just started using GoPro. Everything before was filmed on iPhone. Mine's an Android, and that's all I have. I'll have to watch yours and see how the GoPro works because I don't know what kind of camera to buy, video camera, but I've heard the GoPros work good. Um, so, but I will film in the morning and show you this place went to heck in a handbasket. I just didn't feel I was working too long and it was too hot. And I made sure things were watered, but that was it. But I'm getting used to working. And so now I've got two jobs. I've got the job at the store and then the job working on the place here. But it was a little hard on me at first. It was a little rough. So all that Ginger at Not For Nothing uses Android phone. Johnny Gillen uses GoPro. Okay. And Ginger has some nice videos. I mean, it does a nice job. So I think that's what I'll do. I just didn't know how to get the video from the phone to my computer because I have Cyberlink. Let me show you what I have for my editing. Power Director 365. It's going to pop up here. Let me see if I can share it. And it works good for me. I love it. I've had it for, monitor, screen sharing. Oh, I guess you can't. You're not going to be able to see it. Can you see that on there? Let me go to YouTube and see if you, no, you can't. You're not going to be able to see that. Well, I use Power Director 365. And I paid, when I started paying for this, it was less than $56 a year. And I pay by the year. And now they have AI text to speech, AI face blur, AI animated video, AI body effects, video stabilizer, video denoise, background remover, image generator, and it works. I use it, and well, it's from Cyberlink. If you look up Cyberlink, maybe that's what I can do. Cyberlink. Cyberlink Power Director. Okay, now I can share it. Share screen. Right here. Power Director right there. Cyberlink Power Director. So, gosh, I've been using it because I used to sing and put videos up on Sing Snap. So I've been using it at least 5 years. Um, so they're $4.58 a month. So now I don't know what that will go into yearly. Let's see. We're going to click it. So that's $54.99 a year. So I was paying way less when I first started that. And you can pay $99.99 a year or $8.33 a month for Director Suite. Gives you all of these. That's the best value. But it works really well. So did you guys see that? Oh, you did. You did. You saw that. Yeah. Kind Master for editing on my phone. Well, see, I don't edit on my phone. There's no way. It's too small. And see, Evelyn can edit on her phone too. It's just too small. The phone's too small for me. Yes, Power Director is really, it's turned out to be good. And I keep mine minimal because I use Canva to do a lot of slides and a lot of things that I need in my videos. Canva works well, and Canva's only $14.99 a month. It's more than my Power Director. But I always pay yearly on the Power Director. CapCut. See, I don't know any of those. I would not know how to edit a video on my phone. I am not a phone person. I am not a phone person. I got to have a screen. I got to have a screen. I got to be able to use the mouse. Okay, how long? Oh, we've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. You know, I still have to work on Thursday nights, so I miss Cahoots. But at least I got your devotional on Sundays. See, that's too little. Your phone is your screen. That would just drive me nuts. That is just too little. Let me see. I mean, I watch videos on only when I'm in the car waiting for the last person to come out at work. But I don't even know what to pull up here. That's too small. Yeah, I couldn't do it. That would drive me nuts. I miss you guys too. I miss seeing you and Nana on Thursday nights. And I thought, well, I could pull you up on my phone, but then, you know, I'm cleaning. I try not to pull my phone out because I still got to do all the cleaning. I clean the whole kitchen. I clean the grease. I filter the grease. I clean the greaser. I clean the station where they dip the chicken and stuff. And it's clean now. I cleaned all their equipment really well. I can't handle it. I'm bad. I know. Has she? Evelyn's been whooping. Evelyn, you have to play Cahoots. You'll have to go in there, and when you put in names, you got to put in vowels so they think, whoa, you could really, psych them out. Okay, so I don't know who else is in here watching, but Girls just want to play dress up. How did I miss that? Yes, girls like to play dress up. I thought, okay, that reminds me. I thought that we could, um, us women, do one day a week where we all play dress up and we all spend time doing our makeup and our hair and getting dressed up really nice. Just one day out of the week, we could do that. For us girls, and wear a dress, put on our favorite dress and stuff. But then I would probably be too tired and say, "Ah." I have two totally different daughters. Jessica, the twin, is my girly. She could not start her day without first thing she did after waking up and is her hair, her makeup, everything. She always called it, I got to get ready for the day. Yeah. She got that from her grandmother on her dad's side. Yeah, maybe once a month. Too lazy for once a week. When it gets cool, we'll feel better. How about every other week we play dress up and then we all come on a live together and we've done our hair because we used to do it every day. Remember when we were young? We did it every day. Every day. Once a month. Oh, okay. Okay, once a month is good. Okay, I'll agree to that. But that would be fun for a bunch of us homesteading women that do a lot of hard work to get together once a month and, actually use the curling iron on the hair. I just washed mine and let it go. See, I used to have straight hair, baby fine straight hair. Now it just curls. Well, I don't know. Oh, you do it for your granddaughters, but you wouldn't let nobody see. Oh, that's funny. Do not tell anybody that you do that and swear them to secrecy. And tell them they cannot tell anybody that Papa, what did they call you? Papa or Papa? That Papa dressed up for you. And then when they get a little older, they'll secretly take pictures. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. It's 10:35 p.m. here. Oh, you're Papa? Mine was Papa too, and my dad was Papa to all his grandkids. My Papa was, I loved my Papa. We came to see him. He lived in Las Cruces, Mesquite. Every summer we came to see him. Excuse me. She owns Papa now. Uh-huh. She does. She's supposed to. We're supposed to love our grandbabies. Okay, I'm going to get off of here and say goodnight. Going to throw on a movie and probably fall asleep in the reclining chair. I watched the neatest movie last night. It was about a son that had to come home and take care of his mom. She was old. His dad had died and she was old and she was getting dementia but my youngest, she is Papa's best buddy. She just turned, oh my goodness. 1 years old. That is such a neat stage. Oh, you're gonna just enjoy them growing into little tiny people. You just enjoy them. Just enjoy every single day with them because you don't realize how important you are to your little grandbabies. My papa and grandma, and I should have brought my kids every summer to see their papa and Nana. My mom was called Nana too. If we could only go back sometimes. Yes. He's got a good heart, Evelyn. Him and Nana are the best of the best of the best. We love you and Nana too. Give Nana a hug from me. Please give Nana a hug from me and tell her I said I love her. I love you too, Evelyn. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. You can call me anytime, Evelyn. So thanks for popping in. And I will have a video up tomorrow. Yes. Bye.